anniversary. I want to tell you that I'm grateful to be here, and we're all grateful to celebrate this 100th anniversary of this organization that was started by Amanda Flower 100 years ago. Today we're going to talk about when patterns are broken, new worlds appear. The first thing we do to break a pattern is we stop the self-talk. The self-talk, those innermost things that we talk about, reveal who we are. What you need to do is to know who you are by these self-talks that we do and make a decision to change them. Because the universe is listening to us very, very carefully. And if you say, I don't want the flu, I don't want the flu, please, dear God, don't give me the flu. I'm here to tell you what the universe hears is, I want the flu. So guess what you get? You're going to get the flu. Because one of the things about universal talk is it doesn't speak English to start with. It speaks frequency. And when you send out that fear, I don't want the flu, I don't want the flu, oh dear God, please don't give me, it's speaking that frequency. It's speaking fear. You have to learn how the universe communicates. And then you will be able to start bringing more things to you that you want. It's a promise. It's a promise from God. It's the promise from the universe. It's the promise that we have. And if you don't learn to control your thoughts, you will never learn to control your behavior. That is a fact. How do we learn to control our thoughts? Watch what you're thinking. Self-thoughts. They're going to tell you everything you need to know about you, along with your best friend. You got a best friend, they won't hesitate to tell you everything you need to know too. You're going to need to take care of your thoughts. They are the most precious thing we have to communicate with. I know you think that we're communicating with the universe today, and we are. But it's nothing like that individual communication that you do when you're sitting in your bedroom and you're thinking. And you know, meditation is a good thing. I don't advocate a lot of meditation, but I'm here to tell you, if you come to me and you tell me, oh, Mahala, I can't meditate. I just can't. I can't pull my thoughts together. I'm here to remind you, remember that last person you were mad at. Don't tell me you can't meditate. You can. It takes effort, it takes focusness, and it takes determination. And you have to keep your mind focused. Keep your mind focused, live your life. Have a goal, have many goals, but live your life. We were put here to live life. We are put here to progress ourselves in life. None of us is what we were 10 years ago, and we're all probably pretty grateful for that. So focus like you do the last time somebody made you mad. And I promise you, you will learn the skills of meditation. Only raise that vibration to love, please. And don't worry about other people's opinions. God never told us to impress people. God told us to love them. And there's going to be a lot of them there that you're not going to want to love. And the other thing you need to know, when you're a teacher, when you're a pastor, you know what? The very ones that are hardest to love are the ones that show up every Sunday morning. Every Sunday morning, they're there. Learn to love all. I am for real. I've been doing this many, many years. They're gonna show up on you. And you're gonna be going, oh, what does this one want now? You know, it doesn't matter what you think. You are not the focus. And don't ever make yourself a focus. When you get up here to talk, you talk something that they can take home with them. Just a little piece of something that they can take home. So they can say, I'm gonna practice that this week. I'm gonna try that. Mahala said. Bill said. I love lofty ideas. I love them. They're fun. And they uplift you. And you think, oh, I'm feeling great. What are you going to practice when you go home? Walking in the clouds. You got to apply it so that you can get there. We hear all these great ideas of where we're going, but we seldom ever hear how we're going to get there. Because nobody wants to talk about the pain and drudgery that's involved to see the light. Last person I heard talk about it was a long time ago. And we're always talking about when we die. I want to die. If I wanted to die, I would have last spring. I had the opportunity. I didn't do it. I wanted to stay around. So just remember, don't worry about other people's opinions, because the opinion you have is going to be the most important opinion for you. And if it's not a right one, you'll be coming up against all kinds of stuff. Please, you're going to know it. Trust your feelings. That's what the spirit is about. It's not about your thinking. Your thinking's already gotten you in trouble over and over and over again. Combine that with the feeling. You know, the person that can move the quickest and the person that can do the best for themselves are the ones that have their head and their heart in alignment. 18 inches, and we can't put it together. Our heart tells us one thing, our head tells us something. I want to put it in a place, and we are the nutcases, and every one of us have been a nutcase. Get your head, get your heart together. That is what gives you the power to move a mountain. 18 inches, longest journey you're going to travel. And just about everybody we know can stand adversity. We've all had it. We're here. We've all had some terrific adversities that has come into our lives. You want to test a person's character? I'm going to tell you how right now. Give them power. Give somebody power and you're going to know who they are pretty quickly. Just give them power. And I don't know if you folks did this, but when I was a child, my mother would say to me, where are you going? Out, off, over there. Did that because I didn't want her to know where I was going. So you have to understand, when we name something, we demystify it. So if somebody is talking to you and they're talking in these grandiose terms of, you have to go off, you have to go over there. It's a mystery. Spirituality is not a mystery. Spiritualism is not a mystery. This is what we do. We should, we are the reflection of spiritualism. We are the reflection of our spirituality. And I'm here to tell you, the minute you open up your mouth, you put your mind on parade. So we need to think about these things. Nobody thinks about it. They just think magically, somehow or another, they're going to be this great speaker. They're going to be this great spiritualist. They're going to have all these great spirituality concepts. And we haven't done any work on ourselves. Know thyself. It's over the school of Delphi. Know yourself. Values are like fingerprints. We all know that because nobody has the same. But what we don't know and what we never think about is that we leave them everywhere we go. On everything we touch, whether it's someone's heart or whether it's our animal or someone else's animal, whether it's a person in the hospital, we leave our fingerprints on everything we touch because they're individuals. And if you know how to change a heart, starting with your own, by the way, you will know how to change the world. That's how we change the world, is through our hearts. How many times do you tell people the same thing over and over again? You have to live the life that you talk about. Don't tell me not to smoke and then you go out there and smoke a cigarette. Don't tell me about that because you're not living the life you're telling me to live. I want to see it and I want to see that it works. And if I want to, everybody else wants to also. Because we are made the same way. And your vision only becomes clear when you look into your heart. That is the only way your vision can be clear. Clean your heart up. Clean that heart up. And then you will be able to see the hearts of others. You know, there's a saying in the Bible, don't hide under the bushel. What do you think the bushel is? Has anybody thought about it? It's your defects of character. You start getting rid of them one by one, one by one, one by one. Your light can appear. People are drawn to us because of our light. We don't see our light. They don't see our light. But our spirit sees the light. That's how it's designed by a creator. So when somebody comes to you, the brighter your light is, don't tell me that the crazies come to you. I know it. You know why they come? Because you have something they need. And you know what your job is? To show them how to get where you're at. That's what we're here for. We're here to help one another, our brothers and our sisters. And I'm still telling you that that one will always show up. And you're here to help them. You're here to show them a different way. So they have choices because right now they've got no choices. They don't know. If they had choices, they'd be doing something different. And sometimes showing somebody something takes a long time. It's hard. It's hard to change, but all you do is change just a little bit at a time, and it works. Donna went to work one morning and everybody said to her, you know, you're changed. He says, what do you mean I've changed? You're just not like you used to be. I mean, this is good. We change, we don't even know it. We're not supposed to know it. Because we are the light. We're not supposed to know that. And you know, we can sum life up in 3 little words. It goes on. It just goes on, folks. So remember, no matter what your problem, God is still the answer. And if you trust in your Heavenly Father, He'll never let you down. God bless each and every one of you. God bless.